So today I am sitting on this nice gliding rocking chair thing. So I'm going to have to try really hard to remember not to um, keep rocking. Um, and looks like it'll have to be a short video because my phone's running out of space and it looks like I'm obligated to 21 minutes or less, which is fine because I was planning on doing short today anyway. Um, so learned a couple things in the past few hours. The first of which is if it's really windy, I can't sit over on that side of the porch because apparently it didn't pick up too much of the wind, but there were moments where the wind was really distracting, and it like cut the volume way down. It's like that's not helpful. And then the other thing is if I set my phone up to my computer to get all the information moved over, or all the pictures and videos and everything moved over, I need to be mindful of the fact that if I haven't watched both videos all the way through and haven't made any of the potential edits that I might, then I'll probably have to put them back on the computer again. I had I watched the second one that I did last night and realized I misspoke and said that Tyler died at 35, but Tyler died at 34, and I was 35 as I was, or after when he died, and as I was processing through it. So I went to make the tweak, which I figured out how to do on my phone, with just adding like text over the top to correct things. Um, but I didn't think about it. So like I saved it on my phone and it took a long time for that whole saving process. And then when I uploaded the video, I uploaded the old video and I didn't realize that until first thing this morning as I was waking up. It's like, oh shit, that won't be on there. So I went in and just copied all the stuff, all the timestamps and everything, and then deleted the video and tried again. So I left the house and it was still working on that process. So those are things that I am realizing I have to pay more attention to. Fun part of learning new things. Yeah, and not like it's a big deal. I'll probably always be mindful of that now that I've encountered it at least once, because it's a pain in the butt to get it all up and running and then have to take it down just to load it back again and put the other stuff back in. Although at least copy and paste is nice and I don't have to retype it all again, since I did remember to copy and paste before I deleted the video. I have messed myself up on that. Maybe not on this YouTube process, but other aspects of life. um, yeah, I mentioned that my majors in undergrad were psychology and religious studies, but my minors were in creative writing and interpersonal relations. So that creative writing element, I've been known to mess myself up and have to go fix things. um, yeah, no big deal, just something to pay attention to, I guess. And I'm gonna have to put forth the time and energy to clear out some of the stuff that I have on my phone, especially now that it's on my computer. It's not like really need most of it on my phone, but I mean, obviously there are certain things I have to keep on my phone, like my dogs. I have to have like 5,000 pictures of them anyway, right? um, yeah, but I have to go through and do that. I don't need to screenshot everything realistically, um, but I have the tendency to. There's 444. I ordered something off Etsy, and the tracking number, they shipped it out. So the tracking number for it had 111, 999, and 666, and then when I checked to see where it was at, it had been scanned in at 5:55. It's like, okay, awesome. So I know I'm right on the right track. Anyway, and yeah, I think I'm at the point where things are getting. It's like the more I'm seeing this kind of stuff and realizing I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, it's like the more fun it's getting. um, yeah. And realistically, I just had this thought, and I had it like 30 seconds ago, but I didn't say it then. Realistically, if I just empty out my trash can, I probably already have the space on my phone to go more than 21 minutes or whatever. But here we are, 5:55. The porch thing's not really going to be relevant past tomorrow anyway, because I'll be back in town, and I won't be coming over here every day. So it's still been a good week. My dogs don't appreciate it as much because I come over and hang out with Sammy instead of walking them immediately upon getting ready. Today I was a little slow on getting over here to feed Sammy, and I think they were hopeful that I was done with it, because they started chasing me at the door like, are we doing this? Come on, let's do this. Yeah. I got this new necklace that came yesterday, and it's like, this is a snuggly little chain. And I was thinking about getting an extender for it, and it's like, you know what? It kind of fits with the rest of them. I mean, it probably would be okay if it was like a centimeter longer, but whatever. I can still breathe, and I can still get it's like a dog collar. I can still get some fingers in there. We're good. Yeah. On that note, I think since I haven't deleted stuff out of the trash can, I think I will just go ahead and cut this off. I think my little buddy down here's, well, we're just hanging out enjoying the weather, so it feels awesome. It's like 70, and we're just hanging out. He's staring at the glass, hoping that his people are in there, and not today, bud. But yeah. So I guess if I continue about the other things that I have on the agenda to do today, and then, well, a couple people that feel the desire to watch a shorter video. Here's the shorter one. So there's that, but I don't know, kind of all over the map on timings, and I don't think that's a bad thing. It's honestly probably much harder for me to keep myself in a shorter span of time, just because I do tend to wander down the spiral, and it's like, oh, this leads to this, leads to this, leads to this. And then it's always it's kind of frustrating when I realize I had a thought in that time span, and then I didn't say it, and then I forgot about it until I was watching the video, and it's like, oh yeah, I was gonna say that. But alas, here we are. So I guess at least for this video, I'm going to call it there. And then I make no promises. I might do another one today, since it's either like, well, I'm gonna do 2 or 3 this week or none. It's been more of that spiraling and figuring out how things are all connected, and sometimes it takes you back into the heavier emotions to deal with. But I feel a lot lighter already, like, just having that, one day where I didn't do what I had anticipated and wanted to, and then got hit with all this realization of, yeah, I'm still processing some of it out of my system. Um, I'd say it's been worth it though, since we did 2 videos yesterday. So obviously I'm doing better than a lot of days where I just sit and stare at my phone aimlessly. And I mean, there's some of that today still, but I'd like to say that time is diminishing. But that really depends on the day. But anyway, as always, I appreciate you, and I will see you next time.